They say some houses don't just hold ghosts, they hold memories. Memories that sit quietly in the corners, clinging to the walls like cobwebs, waiting for someone to disturb them. After my grandmother passed away, her old house was left untouched. A wooden two-story house with a steep attic roof, sitting at the end of a narrow street near the edge of a forest. No one in the family wanted to go back. They said it gave them a strange feeling. They said Grandma wasn't herself in the end. That she saw things, heard whispers, talked to someone who wasn't there, especially about the attic. But me? I wasn't afraid. I was curious. I arrived one cloudy afternoon. The sky was a dull gray, the kind that makes everything look washed out and forgotten. The house stood silent, surrounded by overgrown grass and trees with twisted branches reaching toward the windows. I turned the old key in the lock. The door creaked open with a long groan. The air inside was cold, thick with dust and the smell of old wood and something damp like rain trapped in the walls. I called out, "Grandma?" No answer, just silence. I climbed the stairs. Everything looked exactly as I remembered. Her framed photos, her rocking chair which still gently moved as if someone had just stood up. But I wasn't here for nostalgia. I was here for the attic. She always said, "Never go up there. That room's not for you." But now, she was gone, and I had to know why. The attic door was old and wooden with a rusted metal lock, but it wasn't shut all the way. It hung slightly open, like it had been waiting. I put my hand on the door. For a moment, the wind howled through the broken window downstairs. I hesitated, then pushed the door open slowly. The attic was dark, but there was a faint light leaking through a small window at the far end. That's when I heard it. A soft scraping sound, like nails dragging across the wooden floor, slow, repeating. I raised my flashlight. The beam shook slightly in my hand. I stepped past old furniture and boxes, and then I saw her. A little girl sitting with her back to me, long black hair, a torn white dress. She was crouched on the floor, dragging her fingernails across the wood over and over again. I swallowed. "Hey, what are you doing up here?" She didn't move, didn't turn, but I heard her voice, calm, small, and chilling. "He still won't let anyone leave." My heart was pounding. I raised the light a little higher, and then she turned around. Her eyes, completely white. No pupils, no emotion, just emptiness. Suddenly my phone buzzed in my pocket. A message. Unknown. Number. It read, "Get out. He's still there. I saw her once, before Grandma disappeared." I looked up. The attic was empty. She was gone. Only the small window was open now, and the curtain fluttered in the wind. My knees went weak. I turned back toward the stairs, and then I heard it. The creaking of the rocking chair, slow, steady, back and forth. And from the dark hallway behind me, I heard her voice one last time. "I told you, that room was never for you."